everybody, people on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok have all said it's so beautiful. Come here. You don't you just like food. I know you've got food in there.
Yeah.
Hello.
Come and say hello at least. Come and say hello at least. Yes.
Big fancy pants. You big fancy pants, aren't you? He knows there's food in there, so it's like...
Yeah.
You chew it properly, don't you? Good boy. Oh, he's a beautiful boy.
Such a fancy pants.
Lovely, they stink. Come too near my nose then.
Who? Smelly cat biscuits.
Smelly cat, now chew the biscuits, boy. Well, would you look at what a fancy shot it is? Isn't it a fancy shot? Welcome to Pandora Vision.
Nice. Nice.
We've got a brand new camera, and as you can see, if you're used to watching our allotment vlogs, vlog 88, by the way.
88.
This is a much wider shot, and it should be clearer, more clarity.
Yeah, hopefully. We're still getting used to some of the settings with the camera. It will probably take another week or two just to kind of really get used to it and know what we're doing with it. But as Paul says, it's a slightly wider lens, it's a slightly fancier lens, and it's just a fancier camera. The lovely Poly Panasonic that we've used for so many years, we purchased second hand.
It's the first time we've ever had a new camera.
Yeah.
But you know, if you... Vlogger's gonna vlog. Vlogger's gonna vlog. And smog is gonna smog. And the frog is gonna frog. Da-da-da.
Anyway.
Make a song out of anything.
What have we observed as we've arrived? We've observed pus, and we've also observed that the bird feeder has been decimated.
Yeah, it's completely empty. And the beautiful Mr. Puss Pants was also completely empty. He wasn't. When we arrived, begging for treats.
Yeah.
So we gave him a few. Now it's a little bit cold here today.
We're going to get cold snap.
Oh, I haven't said that. Welcome, by the way. Welcome back. But if it's your first time here, I'm Paul.
I'm Jason.
And together we are
those vegan guys.
You've already seen a snippet, or you're about to see a snippet of Mr. Puss Pants, wherever Jason decides to put it. But today it's cold. It's proper cold. We were debating whether to go to Hume Community Garden Centre.
Yes.
Today, but we're going to go there next week. Instead, we're going to have to go Sunday morning because we're live next Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, so we're going over there next weekend.
We will.
And we're looking at, we had a chat this morning, we're thinking, right, we need to kind of have a serious, well, not serious, but we need to think realistically about what needs to be done in what order.
Well, today we're going to tackle the greenhouse.
Needs doing.
It does need doing. And we're also going to plant some tomato seeds in little pots, in trays, and then take them home.
Just like we did last year.
Yeah. I can't even recall when we did it last year. But we're gonna clean the greenhouse because she's filthy.
Yeah.
And try and give her a good sorting out. Lemony Brenda's gone.
We've got to own that. We've got to accept it. It's sad times.
We've got to move on.
But we've got to move on.
But we might buy a new Lemony Brenda. However, I'm like, oh, what's the point?
Exactly.
We're
3 years in now. This is our third year, and for us, we've mentioned it previously, this year it's about being realistic with our time and realistic about what we actually want to grow to eat, as opposed to growing something that looks nice when it's grown. Like, the beans look lovely, but we don't eat them, as we've said.
No.
So, even if we've got 3/4 of the plot devoted to tomatoes and potatoes, so what? It won't be like that, but if it was, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
Growing tomatoes and potatoes.
We're going to grow a lot of the stuff that we grew last year. We're just going to be better with it. But right now, the main point is cleaning the greenhouse, sorting all that out, planting our tomato seeds. Get your gloves on, let's get going. So I'm taking out all of these are last year's tomato pots, getting rid of the bits of plants that have started to grow in them, and the root system for the old tomato plant, because some of them got blight. That's going in there, and then all the rest of it we're chucking on Utopia.
That we are.
Come and help me, Mr. Puss Pants. Instead of looking all fancy. Fancy pants. That's why we call you Mr. Puss Pants, because of your fancy pants. And your fancy blouse.
I suppose I best get some work done.
Wait there, isn't there? To the side. Kind of spread it out. Yeah. This was all potato soil. Most of it was anyway.
Ooh, yeah. Excellent.
So they're right good quality.
Excellent.
Yeah, you're gonna break it up with a rake, yeah. Stop running in that shed, you fussy pants. Yeah, nice. Reusing all our old compost. So this compost grew potatoes last year in pots down there. You might have seen us when we harvested the pot potatoes. We emptied the soil into that. So that's become a fantastic little thing for us. We're going to grow stuff in it. Do you know what? I might attempt to grow carrots in that this year.
In what? Oh, okay.
In that.
Really?
Well, apparently they're better higher off the ground, aren't they? Carrot flies don't go higher than 19 inches, apparently. Which is about yay big. There we go. Nicely fed bed.
Yeah.
Lovely. Right, and now I suppose we get to cleaning the greenhouse glass.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard time, you and I can weather any storm.
Do you know, Jay, to say that, like, we only cleaned this last year, it's not bad,
I know.
is it?
It's not too bad.
I mean, it's good to get it clean for a new season, but it's not like she's filthy around. Being a fancy. I've been a fancy. It's going down. It's down. He's found a new place to be. That's his new place now. Guess who's been a clever boy? Me. I have. I put all the tomato seeds in here last year. So this is all tomato seeds in this little box.
Excellent.
So all I've got to do now is fill up these little pots with compost. Make sure it's nice and firm in there. Don't want it too loose. Plant some seeds, take them home. They might want to scrub out though.
I can scrub them out because I'm going to do that other tray. But do you not want to? Last time we put the pots inside the trays, didn't we? The little individual pots, so we could water, and then these would.
I just said.
Oh,
about the pots.
yeah.
This is my husband, ladies and gentlemen, who doesn't listen to his husband of 25 years. In the little pots.
Yeah, I can't see. I'm looking for what I was talking about, but that's fine. Yeah, fine and dandy. Those like little black plastic modules.
No, and I tell you, what Jason means is the little seed boxes with like 8 compartments in, don't you?
Yes.
Right. No, I'm going to go straight for these pots because otherwise, as soon as you've got a little seedling, you've got to move it into one of these pots. It's like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Let's just do a 2-stage from these to the pots that they will grow in. So we've got black Russian tomato. We've got, oh, that's chili peppers. Ah, yeah, I put tomatoes and chilies in here. That's peppers as well. That says boot jalokia red. Tomato sun gold. Tomato moneymaker. Tomato sweet million.
We may have to switch the battery in a minute, so it goes off.
Sweet million. Spencer. Red cherry.
Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
That's Black Russian.
Fabulous.
Some of these might come out and do more because I don't know if there's 5 other different kinds of seeds now. But you just want to, he's got it sussed him. He just wants to be on camera now. That's what this is. It's like, you're YouTubers, aren't you? I know about YouTube. Have you heard about YouTube? Oh, I know. You just want to be famous, don't you? I don't blame you, you're gorgeous. You've got every right to be famous.
Right, we'll crack on. Get a bit more done.
You're done, mister. You've had nearly half a packet of biscuits. And that's more than enough for today. More than enough. That's us all done for this week. I tell you what, I'm freezing. And if you're not in the UK, I don't know whether this forecast is like national, but we've got snow and rainstorms forecast next week, which will do the plot the world of good, as in the rain will. Because you know, just water the beds and everything. But we've got all our tomato seedlings, as you've already seen. I wouldn't mind trying even a few more varieties, and I don't know if it was caught on camera, but normally I'll put a few seeds in and then it's really hard to separate the seedlings. I've only put one in each pot this time, so I'm hoping that the ones that have been planted will work, and we'll get these home now and water them, and then these will live in our kitchen in a little shelving unit that's behind the curtain in front of a French door, so it gets, and we've got a south-facing garden, so it'll get sun all day in a warm house.
Well, it's worked for us the last 2 years, hasn't it?
It has
So,
indeed.
Fingers crossed.
And then we'll bring them down whenever.
Yeah.
You know, and get them in the greenhouse. Greenhouse is spotless and all sorted.
Worked hard today.
We have worked hard today, actually. We've done very, very well.
Yeah. Constantly distracted by Puss, who is just adorable. Yeah, he is a distraction, I'm not going to lie, because he's so lovely and just a cutie, isn't he?
Yeah, and he just wants attention, and it's like, well, we want to give him attention. You got 2 bits of wood on your head.
Woodhead, nice. So yeah, onwards and upwards from here. As Paul said right at the start of the vlog today, next weekend, if all goes according to plan, we're going to go to Hume Community Garden Allotment.
Get our seed potatoes, because the classic day for planting potatoes, I don't know if you know this, by the way, the classic day for, I heard Liz from Blythe Farm.
By the farm?
Yeah. Say that the classic planting potatoes day in the UK, but I don't know if it's just her zone, is March 17th.
March 17th.
So,
well, when we go down next weekend, we can have a look at early crop. We can see about the logistics of trying to get 2 crops this year rather than 1.
yeah, because the potatoes were wonderful. Even if you can only do that in your back garden, in one of those bags you can get from Amazon. You know, it's like a bag, and it's got a panel on the front, so you can pull your potatoes out. Try it in your back garden. There is nothing like mashed potatoes with homegrown mashed potatoes made with homegrown potatoes.
It's so true.
Homer Simpson grown.
Speaks the truth. He speaks the truth.
Right.
Yeah, just last little thing I was going to say is, obviously, like I said, more coming up with the allotment in general. We're going to get these home now. Probably call it Tesco, because that's kind of like the norm, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quick visit to Tesco. But the last thing I'm going to do, I'm not going to film it because I'm going to be putting the camera away and everything. But I am going to fill up the bird seed, feeder before we leave.
So no, it will be filled.
Yes.
We'll get these to the car first, come back, do that, get everything locked up, and then go to Tesco.
Sounds like a plan.
Love you, mister.
Love you.
Love you guys. Thank you for joining us yet again on another Plot 25 adventure. We'll see.
What?
I thought a bird had just landed on Berry Boulevard. I was wrong. We'll see you again very soon. Until then, please be excellent to yourselves and each other. Bye, loves. Right, brum brum. Look at you. Look at you on there.
It's home time, little one.
Don't forget to fill the bird feeder. Right. Okay. See you, boss. Look after yourself, mate. If you left it home, you're not going to do it slightly. He likes to go in there and have the game. Here we go. In there, you can go in there, okay? You want to come home with us?